Just 20 minutes apart, a 30-year-old and a 14-year-old were killed in two separate shootings last night. Now the families and police want anyone who has any information to tell detectives so they can help solve these cases.
We just need to stop the gun violence because someone really got killed last night. It meant the world to a lot of people.
Two separate deadly shootings just 20 minutes apart on one violent night in the city, leaving heartache and questions. First, around 9:45 p.m. on Stardust Trail, police say 30-year-old Lauren Robinson was shot multiple times. His neighbor says he was like a son to her.
He's like our neighborhood kid. I mean, we all loved him. He was a good guy.
Witnesses say Robinson was sitting inside a car in front of this house when the shooter walked up and shot into the vehicle. The shooter is described as a black male wearing a white shirt and blue jeans. Reverend Benny Johnson stopped by Tuesday to offer his condolences to the family.
People taking people's lives like they're God.
20 minutes later, another shooting on Green Mountain Drive. They found 14-year-old Sincere Alexander on the floor inside an apartment suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. A black male, approximately 15 to 20 years old, was seen leaving right after the shooting.
Somebody know who did this to this young man. And the one who know who did it, you just as guilty as the one to pull the trigger.
I spoke with his father, Chris Alexander, on the phone, and he wanted to tell the person responsible, quote, "They took my heart, they took my son." He says he's never been so devastated in his life.
This 14-year-old was shot and murdered in the apartment complex, and that's enough to outrage everyone.
Everyone's in agreement that they're sick of the violence and they're ready to come together to put a stop to it.
Always look at the big picture, that when you commit a violent crime, if we do get a conviction, that person's not going to be a problem anymore. They're going to be locked up for years.
We need to do whatever. If it takes the whole community, we need to do it because our children and our grown people, this is like my child just got killed over here.
Police say these two shootings are not connected, with still no suspects to either. They're asking anyone with any information to please come forward, even if it's anonymously. Live in Little Rock, I'm Erica Ferrando, THV 11 News.